Hi, Oddings. Welcome to Stories with Sapphire. I'm your Ate Sapphire. So my husband and I bought a house last year. Before we moved in, we had a contractor seal up any holes around the house, including the attic. He was working on the home by himself and sent a text to my brother-in-law, who was his friend, joking that he was going to charge us $10,000 because the attic was so creepy. He also mentioned that the previous owner had left something behind, a red trunk with the word memories written on it. We asked him to bring it down for us, but he was too scared. So the next day, we went to the house. Once we got the trunk down, we had our cameras out, we were bracing ourselves for what we would find. And what we found was absolutely nothing. Such a letdown, I know. That trunk has since been sold on eBay, but I still think about it and wonder what types of memories that trunk used to contain. That trunk was the inspiration for today's story. And now,
it's story time.
Tanya and her mom had just moved into a new house. Well, new as in new to them. The house was over a century old. While her mother was talking to the contractors, Tanya decided to explore. While fiddling with a crease in the wall, she found a hidden staircase that led to the attic. The only thing up there was an old red trunk. Curious, she opened it. Inside was a pencil and a piece of paper with childlike writing that read, "If you found this, write your name and age on the back of this note, close and latch the trunk, and reopen it tomorrow." Tanya didn't even think twice before scrawling Tanya 6 on the paper. The next morning, she hurried back into the attic to see what was waiting for her. The trunk was now filled with toys. She couldn't believe it. As she fished through all the balls, stuffed animals, and drawing supplies, she came upon a new letter. "Hi, Tanya. You have found the other end of my magic trunk. Did you know we are the same age? I sent you my favorite toys to play with. You can send me yours. Just remember to close and latch the trunk and reopen it tomorrow." So Tanya ransacked her boxes of toys and gathered her favorites. She placed them in the trunk, latched it, and excitedly waited for the morning. This continued for a couple of days. After a few exchanges, Tanya realized she still had no idea who she was communicating with. She grabbed a photo of herself and placed it in the trunk, along with a note that read, "This is me. I wish we could meet in real life. You seem like a great friend." The next morning, she received a note along with a photo of a young boy in very old-timey attire. "I would love that. I'll climb into the trunk at midnight, but you'll have to make sure to open it right away. Excited to meet you, Tanya. I'm Peter." Tanya was so excited to finally meet her mysterious pen pal. She set her alarm for midnight and went to bed. It wasn't until 8 a.m. that she realized she slept through it. She rushed up the attic steps, hoping that Peter was okay in the trunk. But when she got to the attic, the trunk was gone. She hurried back downstairs and asked her mother if she had seen a red trunk. "Oh, I tossed that heavy old thing on the curb for the garbage truck this morning." Tanya's stomach sank even deeper. Maybe the garbage truck hadn't come yet. She bolted outside and looked up and down the street. The garbage truck was still at the next house over. She ran towards it, and that's when she spotted the red trunk inside the compactor, crushed and oozing with blood. If you don't want to accidentally kill someone, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Submit your own stories to storieswithsapphire@gmail.com. For more spooky, supernatural, and spiritual stories, listen to the Stories with Sapphire podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. If you like what you saw and would like to support this independently run show, head over to patreon.com/storieswithsapphire to learn more. Until we meet again, sleep tight.